It's time for your statewide Alabama weathercast.
It's a Wednesday evening update. We'll kick things off with our Skycam network. First off, this is coming from Huntsville, 46 degrees. That's more like January. A little bit of sun breaking through. There's an upper low that's spinning through the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama, producing rather cool, unsettled weather for the state today. Here's the Skycam at Albertville, Marshall County. Same thing. They're sitting in the upper 40s. We should be closer to 70 this time of the year. Here's the Coleman Skycam. Got some raindrops on the lens here. Rain amounts today have been relatively light and mainly over the northern half of the state. This is the Skycam coming from Galleria Tower in Hoover, where they have 50 degrees. Had a pretty gusty wind today. The pressure gradient winds were relatively strong. This is Bald Rock Mountain. This is between Leeds and Pell City. The sky there is cloudy, 46 degrees on the mountain there. On the western side of the state, this is coming from the campus of the University of Alabama, mostly cloudy and 51 degrees. This is coming from the state capitol in Montgomery. A few breaks in the overcast here. The better amounts of sunshine this afternoon. We're down across extreme South Alabama. In fact, look at the sun going down. This is coming from Abbeville, where they've got 62. Here's a look at our Skycam on the eastern shore of Mobile Bay. This is from Spanish Fort. Nice crepuscular rays here. That's Interstate 10, Mobile Bay. They're sitting at 58 degrees. And finally, on the Alabama Gulf Coast this evening, this is Orange Beach, Perdido Pass. Everything looks good there. They've seen a mostly sunny day, but a really windy day. At one point today, we saw winds down here gusting to almost 40 miles an hour. Gradient winds, not thunderstorm winds. Note this upper low that's spinning away across the Tennessee Valley. Cold core upper low, and because the air aloft with that feature is so cold, we've actually had some small hail, but these heavier showers today rotating across North Alabama, but some very vivid rainbows on top of that. These showers will gradually fade later tonight as that upper low begins to move out. This evening, temperatures are in the 40s again for many spots. That's way below average. We've got low 60s in South Alabama. Dothan managing 64. Tomorrow morning, we've got mostly 40s in place across the state. The sky should be cloudy as the day begins, with clearing during the course of the afternoon. And then Friday morning, many of the colder pockets over the northern half of the state will likely see some scattered light frost on the ground. Lows in the mid to upper 30s. And we might see a few colder pockets right at the freezing mark. And then Sunday, there might be a few showers returning to the state with another upper feature coming in here. But again, watch the showers gradually fading away, and by midnight, most of them gone. That's 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, there could be some drizzle in spots to start the day. The sky mostly cloudy. Watch what happens. Morning clouds giving way to a partly sunny afternoon. That's 3 o'clock. And the clouds might hang tough over here on the eastern side of the state near the Georgia state line. But by Friday morning, clouds are gone. The sky clear. Perfect conditions for radiational cooling, and that's when many spots will likely see some light frost over the northern half of the state. Then during the day, Friday, Halloween looks good. Great evening for the trick-or-treaters. That's 6:30 Friday evening. No clouds, no rain. Temperatures coming down into the 40s very quickly once the sun goes down Friday night. So Melissa continues to weaken. It's moving away from Cuba, moving across the southeast Bahamas here. And notice the structure is much different than yesterday. We had that symmetrical eye. Well, today it's a much weaker system. Top winds are currently estimated at 90 miles an hour. I say estimated. That's actually measured by hurricane hunters. A Category 1. This will be moving rapidly northeast. It might be close to Bermuda by late tomorrow night, maybe as a Category 2. But notice the latest forecast track has Melissa staying west of Bermuda. And then by the time the weekend gets here, this thing becomes post-tropical across the North Atlantic. We see no tropical storms, no hurricanes for the Gulf, at least for the next 10 days. Our forecast first off for the northern half of the state. Tomorrow, maybe some drizzle early in the day, the sky clearing, the high 55, back in the low 60s Friday and Saturday. But look at those morning lows. Lows in the mid 30s with a chance of frost both Friday and Saturday morning. We'll introduce a chance of showers on Sunday, then some chance of showers on Monday and Tuesday. Modeling not especially consistent here. Forecast confidence not that high, but some risk of rain early next week with highs back in the 60s. South Alabama, no rain through Saturday. The chance of showers developing on Sunday, and then for next week, again, some risk of showers Monday, Tuesday, and pretty comfortable next week. Highs for South Alabama should be in the 70s much of next week. That's the Alabama forecast update tonight on the Alabama Weather Network.